judge me. I just wish you knew.
Yo, 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 yo. What, hold on. Mike, how do you used to go? Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40 and get your rollie. It's crime time.
Crime time. That's what you open up with? Crime time?
Shut up. Shut up, Mike. You be all right with it.
Crime time. Crime time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the little loudmouth? That's what I want to know.
Says the one that asked who the little loudmouth is.
I knew you were going to say that shit. I just want to see what you were going to say.
Nah, man, what's going on? What's going on, people, man? What's going on, man? Got a little something here for you tonight, as we already doing it. Like you said, man, I'm your boy K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. And to the left side of the screen, we got the Senator, Mad Mike Sports.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna sing the other song, but I'm gonna say that for later. But before we get right into what we got going on, see, you got a D Morgan, you got Pat Norris, Horace Miller, Terry Lloyd, Leo, Drip LaFair, Ski Yee, Brooklyn, Ultra Shadow. We got Madam Howell in the building.
Yeah.
And we got Drip Flair. So, hey, man, let's get right into it, man. What we got scheduled for today's episode? We're going to be having a couple topics at hand, which will be our thoughts on the press conference of Mr. Ian Cunningham. And we're also going to lead to us debunking the new ESPN narrative that has been pushed out about Michael Penix's future in 2026, which is that Matt Ryan declined commitment for Michael Penix. I think Mr. Senator over here gonna love going off on that topic at hand.
That's kind of funny. That's real funny.
All right, so hey man, what's going on with you, Mike?
No, just a bunch of dumbasses. That's all.
Sound like an everyday thing. Sound like an everyday thing.
No, it's a different dumbass this time. It's a different dumbass.
Oh, it's a different dumbass. Oh, this is the dumbasses that eat the Whopper fruit. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Looking like Crash Bandicoot type of dumbasses, that's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like I want to know, I want to know one thing.
What's that?
NFL started, when you need to sell some shit, y'all bring all the niggas back when y'all want to sell some shit.
Oh,
have you seen all them damn niggas on the coaching team? And they brought.
No, I didn't see that. What's going on?
You're gonna bring back Michael Vick when they need to sell some shit. Ain't nobody gonna watch no damn NFL Pro Bowl games.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't hear that right. All right. Did you just say Mike Vick is coaching in the Pro Bowl?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I did.
So they're using Shedeur Sanders and Mike Vick to get people to watch the Pro Bowl games?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Like y'all say should do ain't work for them, but as soon as you need to sell something, y'all say, yeah, you know what? Never mind. Let's get Shador in here. Y'all really screwed that man the whole damn draft, and then turn around when you need to sell something. Y'all say, you know what? Yeah, I think he's good now. How you doing, Shador?
And they used the Atlanta Falcons to be a springboard to use him to sell the Pro Bowl.
Well, we know why. We know why that is.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is funny in its own right.
If I like I said, if I sit here and watch the NFL field games, nigga, I'll catch the recap on YouTube. I'll be all right.
I guess like it's a damn look. It's field day, man.
That's what I was
Field
just about
day.
to say. They ain't never field day.
It's
That's
damn
all it
field
is.
day.
And you know those ribbon awards they used to give out first place, second place, third place.
Yes.
If you got that green one, you knew that you won that guy.
Exactly.
I didn't have that problem. I was one of the fastest people in my class, so
I had first prize every time.
like I had all the ribbons, so I was good at pretty much everything in sports. So yeah, I didn't have any problem.
I wasn't the fastest guy, so I ain't get that. But I wasn't the slowest guy neither. So you know, I was always in the middle. I was slew footed though, but I was always in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, man, seeing guys playing tug of war, and we're gonna play tag, and we're gonna play tic-tac-toe with the kickers, and like nah. And then we're gonna have we're gonna chop it off with a flag football game.
A flag football game.
And we know Deion Sanders, Shador's dad, done brought all the snacks and stuff for the activities.
Nah, that's hilarious. I like man, but we're going to get right into it, man. So, as we already know, we got an introductory press conference to introduce the brand new general manager of the Atlanta Falcons, Mr. Ian Cunningham.
Yeah.
Fellas, Don. Well, Mike, let me go ahead and get your takes on what your thought of that press conference was. Then Don, I'm gonna let you go ahead and follow up with that, man. Well, what was the vibe that you was getting out of it?
Don't expect what you just saw for the past 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. That's what I got from that. Don't expect none of that crap. I heard one. I'll just tell just the one thing that I heard because I know everybody got a little something that. But one thing that I was, and I hope I don't ruin Dunn's take on this, but one thing that kind of pissed me off was we always use our picks to trade up. Like that shit used to drive me nuts because like even when I'm playing Madden, I used to trade back 1-2 spots if I could to get the same person. So just to pick up a couple more picks. That's how I used to play. So every time we would draft someone and we would get in the second, like it would always happen in the second round. We trade all our picks, our middle picks to move up to the second round and not play our second rounds. Okay. What is this? See, this is why I want to punch the giggly goof in the face because of that stuff right there. We would trade up to get guys, and then we would never play. We would never play him. So that nonsense used to drive me crazy. But I listening to Ian Rappaport. I mean Ian Cunningham. I mean he got connections. That's why I call him Ian Rappaport. He got connections, and hearing him saying that he's gonna use he pretty much believes that he should he believes in kind of building for the future rather than just trying to, get all the players and spend all your money, assets for now. Like that's how I have it. You should always be thinking about the future when you're doing things. Everything should be focused on the future. Be present, but don't mortgage your future. And I think that's what stood out to me.
All right, Don, man, what you got on it, man? How did you feel about your introduction to Mr. Ian Cunningham?
I feel great. This is somebody who we always talking about, somebody talking the talk, but never walk the walk. I think Ian, he does both. He back up what the hell he says. Like the man has, everywhere he's been, he's built championship teams. So what I've got from this, and I know a lot of people, it's probably went over some people's heads, is he's not worried about hitting on draft picks. His job is he wants to bring in people who can develop in our system and be the best version of themselves. Now, what does that mean? Okay, well, it doesn't matter if you draft somebody in the first round, third round, or seventh round. All those guys are going to get opportunities to play, and you see that with Baltimore, with back in the day, and you also saw that with to this day with Philadelphia. Like they draft guys in the fifth and sixth round, and they come out on the field making plays. They serviceable for their team. So I think with Ian, what a lot of people didn't understood was he's going to maximize draft capital. He's going to maximize. He's not just looking at, oh well, we got our day one, day two guys, and then we'll just phone everything else in day three. No. If you are getting picked by Ian Cunningham and his Atlanta Falcons, trust and believe, we picked you because we knew you the best guy we the best guy for our system. Not best player available, but the best guy in our system, and you should be in a good spot to succeed. Now, I also want to talk about this too. When Stefanski came from in Cleveland, Cleveland always had a lot of picks. Barry, their general manager, he always traded back and got more picks. But both of those picks don't ever pan out. So now you got somebody who's used to having a lot of picks and to somebody that normally hits on every single pick that they have. And when I say hit on every pick, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about this guy's going to be a Pro Bowler, whatever that term going to be used these days, or all-pro guy. All right? We're talking about somebody that can come in if a player goes down, hurt, or whatever, or contract situations may arise. We know that this guy can come in, and we ain't got to worry about nothing. So that's what I got out of it. I don't know if y'all got that part out of it. I know everything Mike said, I got that too. But that's what I also got out of it as well. It's pretty much hitting on every pick and developing them. Like he said, it's a lot. Development.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that goes well into like one of the big things that can help turn this franchise around is, like you said, the idea that he's come from organizations that are all about developing their own players. This and we fought with Terry Fontenot for what he did as far as the cap situation for where they was. But like you said, it was also what makes this a bigger significance as a GM is that history of Baltimore, that history of Philadelphia, Chicago. These are teams that have a grit style mindset. And like Don said, they understand you have to build a system. You got to build a system. And you got to think about it with these teams as well. These and he's coming from teams and been around these guys, Ozzie Newsome's and stuff like that, that understand that free agency, you know, like I said, you can't build a team off of free agency and splash moves. You got building blocks that have to come with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just listening to him talk, you could tell he an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe that I was getting from it. Like you said, coming from those organizations, you kind of have to be an asshole at times. Matt Ryan ain't shit neither, because that motherfucker just fed right into the presser with that. And you can kind of tell that the mood is changing now. And like I said, they're bringing in guys that ain't all about all that, but they're focused on one vision.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Don gonna agree with me when he said this. He said he looks at his draft picks as capital. He'll stack them.
That's
what down the line.
I mean, that's what I thought you should do anyway. It's like, I think poor organizations always try to get the best player every single draft. Like, I don't think you should always get the best player every draft.
Mm-hmm.
Every draft you're looking to get, because things change. Like, the Falcons have a number of top players, you know, on the offensive side of the ball. They have Bijan, they have Drake, they have Chris Lindstrom, they have a Caleb McGear, they have, you know, a young Michael. They already have offensive lineman, and I mean, you can move him around anywhere in any place and get something out of him. So it's like, and I think he's going to be one of those guys that's going to get about, you know, close to $15 million a year to play left guard for the Falcons. So I like it, man. Like, my thing is, you should never go into every draft with the exact same mentality. We're going to get the best available.
All right. So DeAndre with the $10 super chat here said, I like this version of Terry Fontenot. This version is about the trenches and draft capital. He said this version of Terry Fontenot. So I guess he said this the light skinned brigade strikes again. That's what you trying to say.
I'm guessing DeAndre always on that bullshit. He's always on some bullshit.
He said he draft capital. The last version just wanted flashy assets. Mm-hmm. Ian is gonna get us right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it's kind of eased a lot of people's concerns about that. Mm-hmm. Because with him having a history of coming from those franchises, and I think he also kind of said, like, when he first got to Chicago, it was kind of the same situation as Atlanta, where you didn't have as much draft capital, but understood that playing the long game, it's about stacking an identity. And he had a multitude of seasons where they did go to the playoffs, but he had a few seasons that he didn't go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, the thing is, once you have an identity, you have to stick with it. Falcons' problem was you had an identity, but then you tried to stray away from it. You tried to go right into what was popular amongst the average crowd. Your team was built this way, but then you tried to turn it into something else. And this is where we started turning into the Dallas Cowboys. Remember when the Dallas Cowboys in 2016, the identity of their team was, we going to ground and pound, play action, get nasty with it. Yeah. But then 4 years later, All of a sudden, now the identity has changed where we're trying to out finesse you. And that's where the inconsistencies come. Like I said, for me, I believe this guy's going to set something. We're going to do this. We're going to be gritty. We got to.
Look at the teams he came from, though. It already tell you his style of ball to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at Baltimore, where he came from. They're known for being gritty and playing hard-nosed defense. Chicago, the same thing, gritty and hard-nosed defense. You look at Philadelphia, gritty and hard-nosed defense. So that's what he's known for. So for me, looking at, I'm actually happy because I think, let's be real, I think Rich McKay turned this team into some pussies. I just think.
Yeah,
because you went from we had, look at the coaches that we had, from the very beginning. Well, the very beginning we had a guy that believed in playing defense and running the ball, and that's Mike Smith. And then we brought in Dan Quinn, the same thing. We brought in Kyle Shanahan. Both those guys believe in running the ball, playing hard-nosed defense. And then we got away from that with Thomas
got away from that
Dimitrov.
when you brought in Dirk Cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And both times under Mike Smith, and he got both coaches fired.
Yep.
And then Arthur Smith, like I said, man, it's what Rich did. He sabotaged his team. Now, I don't want to go too much.
I think he sabotaged. He sabotaged Arthur Smith because I think Arthur really. That's something that Arthur blank wanted. He had his guy, but being that we didn't have a quarterback, Smeagol, old rotten ass, said, see, this is not gonna work, man. That gritty football, we got to get back. We got to get back to playing, new school football. We sold him a damn dream. But sorry.
But I do want to say this though about Ian, and this is what I said. I don't know if anybody caught this a couple of weeks ago, but I said one thing to Ian that stuck out to me than the other GM candidate is he was not set in one place the whole time. He left Baltimore, went to Philadelphia, won a ring there, got promoted to the director of college scouting, then left there, and then the assistant general manager under Chicago. And Chicago made the playoffs. So, and this is what I like this, because here's the thing. If you fail as a scout, you'll never work in the front office again in the NFL. That's how it works. Like they don't give opportunities to scouts like that all the time. Either you're a good scout or you horrible. And sometimes those horrible scouts, they just probably go back to coaching or whatever the case may be. But for him to sustain this long since 2008, almost 20 years, that's impressive. Then you don't work for 3 teams and you won 2 Super Bowls, with the Ravens and Eagles. And you want and let's be real, it was a 5-year time frame. That's crazy.
Hey, like you said, that's that experience of success, man. And like you said, that's definitely what we needed. Get to a couple of these comments right quick. Fred here said having picks doesn't mean everything. Just get the best players when it's your turn. When it's your turn to pick. Yes, having picks is important. But the context of what you're talking about is making those picks count. Let's see what else we got. Pretty much everybody talk about Terry traded up too much. I mean, yeah, he did. And a lot of times the trade ups was in the second round.
Yeah, he gave away our middle middle round.
It's like it's kind of like a game of chess where Terry Fontenot's biggest issue was you have a great opening, your middle game sucked, which led to your end game being inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a good. You have to have a good opening. You got to be able. You have to be precise in your middle game, and you got to be able to finish.
That's the problem.
But let's see. John here said it's very important that coach, president, and GM are all of the same mindset. Ryan Smith said Rich McKay was all about PR, which was the final nail in the coffin for him after he hired Raheem Morris. And Drip LaFleur was there. I was looking in the IG comments about Cunningham, and people were like, he's for the culture. And I'm like, here we go again with the bullshit.
Man, look.
Of course.
I just think that's just stupid.
Either y'all want to look good or y'all want to win football games. You can't have both.
You can't have both.
You can't have both. In a perfect world, maybe. But this world is not fucking perfect.
Exactly.
Especially we talk about Georgia sports. Like, it's not. Like, y'all care too much about somebody fitting the identity of a city or area. Like, let's stop with that and focus on the purpose and the end game. And the end game is us hoisting the Lombardi Trophy down Peachtree Street in the next few years. I would like to see that before the end of this decade.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Anything.
When you think of Baltimore Ravens, what do you think about?
I think about defense, trench play, and running the football.
And running the football.
What are you talking about when you see Ian?
Like he said, when you talk about the Baltimore Ravens.
Playing hard-nosed defense. Like, you lucky on a good day. On a bad day, you could probably score 17 points. I hope that you can score 17 points against them on their defense. They're going to run the ball. And I'm talking about real Baltimore Ravens. I ain't talking about this Lamar Jackson show bullshit.
No. You're going too far. I just asked that question.
I'm just letting everybody know because some people
Stop.
I get it. I'm not going to
Stop. This is where I'm going with it. You going ahead of me. That's why I asked you that question. It's because when they did that, when they went to the Baltimore Ravens that we see of today, that goes back to what you were just saying. They went away from what Baltimore Ravens is about.
And I wanted to say this too, Mike. Both Super Bowls that they won, their quarterback numbers were not that good. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
And that's where I'm going, Don. That's exactly where I was going. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. What happened with the Atlanta Falcons when we started going away from the Atlanta Falcons that we knew? Or we grew up watching?
And consistency.
We had that 2016 season and thought we was the damn Rams. That's what the hell we thought we were.
They wanted to be the greatest show on turf. That's why you brought in a Julio Jones, and that's why you had a Roddy White. You was trying to replicate that greatest show on turf.
Exactly. That's where I'm going, Don. It's because because the identity with the Atlanta Falcons have always been there. We always been a run balanced team and a defensive minded team. We've always been that. Go to Georgia, Georgia Tech. That's the same thing at Georgia Tech. That's who we are. That's what Michigan has always been. As soon as you start trying to do shit that's not representative of what we've always been, that's when you make the mistakes. You get away from what we were. We started experimenting with that damn dirt cut up bullshit. Okay? That right there is when we start making. So when you talk about identity and sticking to identity, that's the difference between great teams and good teams. That's why the Baltimore Ravens have not even won a fucking championship, because they changed the identity for who they were. They completely changed their identity, and then tried to get back to it by going out here and bringing in Derrick Henry. It's too late because your quarterback ass. He too stupid. He can't. When your quarterback doesn't know how to be a quarterback, because your quarterback isn't a leader, this is what you get. Simple as that. That's what happened to Baltimore right now. The quarterback is a clown. No matter how much you try to say that he's talented, he's a damn clown, and he's not a leader. And it's sad that Joe Flacco and Trent Dilfer will be more of a leader than this dude will ever be. You can't say he's a leader. Damn near the whole staff gone. The whole staff of offensive staff with that team is gone, bro. Think about that. Again.
That staff there in Baltimore, they stood the test of time. They done seen players like Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs and all those guys retire. Mm-hmm. And you bring somebody else in, you bring this quarterback in that y'all trying to hype up, and like it ain't getting to nowhere. That's why you got guys like Joe Ortiz, he left to go to the Chargers. You know, you had you fired Harbaugh, his staff. Like I said, man, you can't just win off quarterback is not gonna get you to a Super Bowl. You gotta have a complete team. Look at Seattle right now. Look at New England. They have a complete team, and their coaching staff is competent. They ain't got no assholes. They got some assholes, like, but they ain't got no dumb assholes. They're just doing dumb shit.
You can say that in two different ways: some dumb assholes or some dumb assholes. and both of them make so much sense. Sawyer here said Ian is happy to be back home, and he knows what it means to bring this city a championship.
And we're bringing in people that's from here. That's the thing. They understand. Like, one thing, when we talk about culture, I think culture is the stupidest shit you can ever say. It's not culture. Culture is a made up fucking word it's from camaraderie. That's what you want, camaraderie. Fuck a culture. You want camaraderie. You want everybody to be able to get along. That's what you want. Okay? That right there is what you want.
Well, so what you said is what Ryan Smith said in here. Their culture is Weenie Hut Jr.
Hold on, what the hell you just say?
He said it here. He was like, hold on, let me see when they were talking about the culture. Ryan Smith said this fan base need to go to Weenie Hut Juniors.
I don't even know what Weenie Hut Jr. is.
You don't remember that SpongeBob episode?
See, I tried it. I avoided. My nephew killed SpongeBob. You know what? I forgot all about that. You never mind. Never mind.
But go back to what you said, though, man. When we talk about culture, don't mean shit when it comes to football teams. Identity is all that matters. Identity and culture is not the same thing.
No, I'm not. No. Trust me. You don't know how bad I hated SpongeBob. Like, I've appreciated it now, but when I tell you this nigga, all he watched was SpongeBob. Okay. Over and over again. So I hated SpongeBob.
SpongeBob was banned. My kids are banned from watching that shit. every kid that swear they're a huge SpongeBob fan, but I'm like, y'all ain't got no sense.
No, I love the crazy part. Like, Kev, look,
I
Kevin, we watch cartoons and shit all the time.
I fucked with SpongeBob until about maybe 10 years ago, about 10, 12 years ago.
I just etched it out of my mind because like SpongeBob just, oh my god, bro.
He's like living in the sunlight, living in the funlight. Oh, a wonderful time.
No, bro.
That's what every time I hear the word culture, that's all I think about. Living in the sunlight, living in the funlight. Oh, the wonderful time. That's how these motherfuckers be acting when I hear that word culture. But like I said,
there's two types of cultures that people have. You have a winning, and we talk about football. You either have a winning culture or you have a losing culture.
Exactly.
All the other bullshit that y'all be want to talk about, swag swerving and Jeezy pulling the horn to start the game, and like all that shit don't even. Ludacris falling from the rooftop, but none of that shit matters, man.
That's not culture. That's identity.
Y'all, like I said, bro. I watch. I'm a cartoon fanatic. Not like I'm a y'all. A lot of y'all don't even catch on to the cartoon stuff that we even be talking about.
Yeah. I love that. Like I said, I love that song. That was Tiny Tim. See, the people that scream about culture, they a bunch of Tiny Tims. That's who they are. But I go back to what I said. People confuse culture with identity. Motherfuckers care more about identity than culture.
They use culture the wrong way. That's the problem. They use that like culture. They use culture the wrong way. That's my biggest problem.
Right. And John here said, my high school coach never talked about culture except when he was about to place his foot if the culture wasn't winning a game. Exactly.
But again, you're using the wrong, like culture. If you look at the definition of culture and how y'all, and I'm not talking about everybody, but we're just talking about how people in the Falcon space talk about culture is nowhere near the same.
Nope.
So let's talk about just how y'all talk about culture. Y'all just talk about a specific mindset. Just everything got to be black. Everything got to be the exact same thing. Centered around the Georgia Bulldogs. Centered around wearing certain types of clothes and speaking a certain way, and everybody's liking certain type of music. Like if you look at me and K-Styles playlist, you'll see a lot of weird shit that you probably wouldn't think. So that's why I don't like the culture word. I hate that fucking.
Like I said, look, like I said, you'll see in my playlist, I have my typical stuff, T.I., Lupe Fiasco, Ludacris, and then you turn around and you'll see the Tekken playlist. You get Radiohead, be listening to the Dynasty Warriors playlist, and I have Tiny Tim on there. Culture Club and Pet Shop Boys and
A Horse with No Name. Yeah.
America, Brian Jamestown Massacre, Living Color. Like it is being able to blend all that together for one particular experience. Like I said, one day I listen to hip hop, the next day I listen to some country music.
Bro, I was listening to Madonna today, okay? Madonna, all right? Like this is that's one of the main reasons why I I hate that word culture because not everybody is the same. Not every black person listens to the same music. Okay, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
But I was sitting here listening to Bob Seger, bro. I was good. Bob Seger and Tears for Fears. I was listening. Oh, Deftones.
Deftones, yep.
I feel like fall. That's my shit right there.
So a lot of stuff. Google
Yeah, my niece kind of got me into the Deftones, so I started fucking with that recently.
It's a lot of stuff. So that, like I said, man, that's one of the main reasons why it's like I despise the word culture because I already know what. Anytime somebody says you want everybody to dress up like a Georgia Bulldog,
calling. Yeah.
Because we got a guy right here on the panel right here who don't even dress up in red, white, and black unless it's the Georgia Bull, unless it's the Falcons. So not everybody did that.
Yusuke said he was listening to Nevada, and I tell everybody, Nevada is one of my top 5 favorite artists of all time. The Unplugged in New York album is one of my favorite albums of all time. Tremaine Freeman said he listened to Queen, of course. Shout out to Freddie Mercury.
And I know, and I know a lot of people don't like me in Falcons fan bases. Yes, my college team ain't the same as theirs, and then the women I like is not the same as theirs either. So, look, I'm fine. I don't give a damn.
Look. They despise me more than you for being a Tech fan of all teams. see that's the difference with that when it comes to the college teams. Like I said, they get they get on you for being a Michigan fan because you won the national title the same time they did.
Hey, you need to shut your mouth about Creed, okay? You're gonna have me going on a damn
Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while, where should we begin? Feels like forever.
Oh my God.
When you are with me, I'm free. I'm careless, I believe. Above all the others, we'll fly.
Y'all did this to K Styles. Y'all up here saying all that, throwing all the
They know what they be doing with that shit, but we gotta get back on. We gotta get back on the topic though. But we well versed over here. Just saying that. Fred said, "I love white women too."
You know what? We're gonna leave that alone, Fred.
Shit.
You gonna have somebody chase it out the dud.
Okay, Led Zeppelin.
Look, Don ain't the only one that like white women. Okay, I'll just leave it at that.
I like all types of women, and that's.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
It ain't just white women. I like all types of women. But
exactly.
When they culture, I'm just saying for people that they culture, they don't ever want to step outside of their quote unquote culture, and you'll never grow. You gotta step outside of your wall sometimes and look over the horizon and understand how other people do things.
Yeah, got having folk be talking about they listen to is NBA YoungBoy, and then you put them in an environment where you listen to Paul. Look, and then you put them in an environment where you got to listen to some jazz like Paul Taylor or George Howard and stuff like that. They gonna be looking confused as hell. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, you supposed to vibe, motherfucker. But
I think anybody listening to NBA YoungBoy is retarded. I'm sorry. I think y'all something mentally wrong with y'all listening to that bullshit.
But
I'm sorry for using the R word, but that's something mentally wrong with y'all who listen to that shit. Okay, I can't even bring myself to even listen to one song. I just can't do it. I don't know what the hell he be. Never mind. You know what? Just never mind.
Man, it'll be hard. It's hard to understand that. But let's get to the second part of this conversation. And because of this introductory press conference, now we had John saying, "Who? Yeah, don't worry about who that is."
Please, Judge.
For the love of God, don't worry about that.
I'm telling you right now, don't do it. You will not. You will regret even listening to that bullshit.
Let's just say let's just say that motherfucker make the Peppa Pig theme song a lot more enjoyable. But let's get to the second part of this, and it is the new narrative about the commitment to Michael Penix, because that's kind of one of the things that ESPN is kind of pushing out right now, and this is the other part of the press conference in itself that's kind of like the major news, is the quote unquote refusal to commit to Michael Penix. Mm-hmm. Now, before you answer that question, Mike, not about how y'all feel about that, there was also another observation that happened during that press conference too.
What's that?
I think the Falcons media is realizing that there's a new sheriff in town, and they don't look too happy at all.
Oh man, I love it.
After you get this super chat, the $5 super chat, I'd like to say something.
All right, go ahead, man. DeAndre with the $5 say, I'm just a lonely child, need someone to help him out. NBA young boy. Hey, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that super chat. That motherfucker NBA young boy is be saying some goofy shit.
Man.
That boy got some goofy ass music, boy. I'm just leaving it at that.
That boy slow. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead,
I'm just gonna say it like this, with this media. I'm like, and it ain't all of the media in the city. It's just majority of the big time guys like Ledbetter and all these. I'm like, out of everything Ian and Matt Ryan said in the press conference, now one time they say any goddamn thing about them moving on from Michael Penix, or did they indicate or implied anything of that nature? Nobody, y'all are so concerned about quarterback position, and I'm shocked, and I'm like appalled shocked that no one from these major media outlets asked serious questions that a lot of football fans, a lot of Falcons football fans want to know about. What's going on with him? What's the future with Troy Anderson? What's going on with Zach Harris? Like, nobody want to ask those questions. Y'all too focused on quarterback. Every press conference this past 4 weeks, whether it was Matt Ryan's press conference, Kevin Stefanski's press conference, and today Ian Cunningham's press conference, like, y'all ask the same shit about Michael Penix, or just the quarterback. What's the state of the quarterback situation in Atlanta? Guess what? No one knows. They just now about to sit down and work. All right, they're evaluating Michael Penix, and I'm pretty sure Penix, he already had an interview, I think the other day. It looks like his recovery is going along well. Should be back by week 1, but we'll see. But for y'all to try to twist what they said, saying that, oh well, they could. Let me. They never said.
Let me cut the quote done. Let me get the exact quote since you on there. The exact quote, he was asked Tuesday. All right. Will the Falcons starter when he returns? Will he be the Falcons starter when he returns? And Matt Ryan, they say Matt Ryan would not say either way. He said neither of us the head coach of the football team. So we can answer your question on that. I think as we start to get into the process and dive deeper into the roster, how it currently stands, where it's going in the future, I think those are conversations that'll be part of it.
But that had nothing to do with them saying they move on from Michael Penix.
But that right there, I'm glad you said that. He said obviously the quarterback's obviously important, and we're excited about Mike and what he's doing with his rehab. So this is where I'm looking. I'm like, he told you he's not going to answer that because we don't know what the quarterback. And the reason why he says he's not the head coach, that's his decision, because the head coach has to decide, and the training camp, the trainers have to decide if he's healthy enough to be the starter. So just from an injury standpoint, like that's the best way to answer that with a quarterback that is currently rehabbing. You can't say he's going to be the starter and then he has a setback in his
And he's nowhere
rehab.
near. Yeah, he's not even 95% yet. Like he hasn't
Right.
even taken snaps in that yet. So we don't know. The thing is, they don't know. We'll have a better answer. I'd say mid-June.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-June, early July, we'll know something. Until he start doing OTAs and we'll see how he's doing out there, then yeah, you'll have a better indication. But right now, all he's doing is just working out in the weight room. That's it.
Well, John, I'm glad John said this also about Mark Zeno. Mark Zeno was like he was trying to get another because he just kept asking about the quarterback. He was trying to get something out. He was trying to get the Falcons to say that they're gonna trade or they're gonna draft another quarterback, or they looking at other quarterbacks. That's why they kept picking the same question. So like my thing is, look, I don't care. I don't care about Michael Penix. I don't care about Bijan Robinson. I don't care about none of these guys. I care about this coaching staff right now, because if we don't get this coaching staff straight, we're never going to get to the playoffs. We're never going to get a Super Bowl. So we got to get that. I can give a flying, you know what, about our players right now. We need to build this coaching staff properly.
We need guys that's gonna come in and develop these players. We still don't even know what we got at Braylon Trice. The man that ain't played it down yet.
Yeah. Troy Anderson, we don't have a clue what's going on with that. Like, it's too many questions to worry about what we're gonna do at quarterback. Like that's the least of why. That's just one part of our worries.
We need to worry about if the center we got now do we have a long term plan in him being here in Atlanta, or we gonna draft him? Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all make us look like we experts when it comes down to like don't wanting to know the who, when, no, whys, and hows of a team that's gonna project us to be going from good to great.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all always want to ask about one thing about quarterback, and then I'm like, okay, y'all asking the same question over and over again. If y'all think I'm bullshit, go back and look at Matt Ryan's press conference. Go back and look at Kevin Stefanski's press conference. They ask the same stuff, and I think that's why they better navigate with first today.
They said D-Lid wasn't even there.
Good.
Yeah, I'm there with you. It feels so good not hearing D-Lid.
Guys, think that we're going to be doing this press conference here. What do you feel about the future of Michael Penix? Is Michael Penix in your future endeavor plans right there? Like, Lord.
The same question being asked by 33 times in a row. That's very annoying. We got a lot of problems. Like you said, Bergeron, got to figure out if he's going to be the left guard of our future because a new offensive line, a new coach. Like we don't know the types of offensive linemen that they're gonna bring into. We don't know any of that, so we got to see. We could use Bergeron as a trade bait because he's young. We can use it. It's like we don't know a lot of things.
Exactly. Oh shit. Well, what's happening? What's happening, Will? Shout out to Will.
Will the thrill.
The thrilleth. Tremaine asks, who is the assistant coach? We still haven't named that.
It's still the offseason, y'all. Just
exactly.
The main guys have been hired for the most part. Don't mean the staff is complete yet.
Let's see. PT Cordelia said, why do we care about Troy Anderson and Braylon Trice? Our defense has been just fine.
Boy, you retarded. Are you slow?
Our quarterback situation is the biggest question right now.
Look.
Hey, man, what kind of damn question is that?
Hold on.
Bertrand is better than Troy Anderson. Get the hell out of here, man.
He said that we're overreacting with everything right now. So that kind of lets me know what the mindset is of this guy.
Man, shut up. Okay.
Shut up.
If you want to sit up here and be happy with JD Bertrand, boy, shut up. Okay. We got JD Bertrand, Caillou as our middle linebacker right now. Boy, if you don't shut up, Caden Ellis right now is a free agent. He could be offered another contract by another team and he gone. And you up here talking about why we worried about Troy Anderson. Are you slow, boy? Are you y'all ask some of the craziest questions?
Caden is good as gone. I don't think we can.
Yeah, Kate. Like I said,
Baylor Trice might get his ass together this season because we gonna need him.
Man, say it was like we worried about Kate. Well, we worried about Troy Anderson. We got Caillou as our middle linebacker. Are you happy with that?
He loved him some Caillou. He loved him some big head Caillou.
I need y'all to stop thinking. I need you to stop thinking. You are overreacting. I'm not overreacting. That's a dumbass question. Why are y'all worried about Troy Anderson? Like, well, something wrong with y'all. I really believe y'all listen to us to react instead of thinking before your ass say shit. That's what y'all do. Y'all just here to just see what the fuck we gonna say just so to say, man, y'all overreacting. You're not even thinking, bro.
I want him to go back and look at those games with a healthy Troy Anderson with the game till high middle of the field.
What was this? Hold on. Let me do something real quick here. Let me because he talking about what we overreact. All right. So his point, what was his question was, why do we care? Okay, now he said, why do we care about Troy Anderson and Braylon Trice? Okay, and I gave you the answer. Because we got JD Bertrand, okay? Who the hell said that's why? So I need you to get off your little education, the lack of education show, and get to a book, start reading a book about football because JD Bertrand is the reason why we're worried about Troy Anderson, okay? Because we don't know another thing on top of that. We don't know if they gonna like Divine Diablo. This is like we don't know if that's for sure. That is Jeff Goldberg's guy. We don't know for sure.
The defensive pieces we have right now are not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. So it's like you keep talking about like you and your feelings. You're not using your brain. That's like they ain't got nothing to do with other feelings. You need to use your brain. Stop. This is what I always tell people right here. stop looking to respond, okay? You're only listening to respond. You're not listening to soak up what we're saying. And that's not just us. I'm talking about all these content creators, all these, well, you see the press conference and all that, like y'all just listening to respond to something instead of listening to comprehend. You're not comprehending. You just emotional. You're looking for a trigger word so you can be emotional about it. That's the problem. That's why your ass can't comprehend shit like that. You don't have damn 15 damn sentences in the last 5 minutes or so, because you listening to trigger words. You're expecting trigger words. You're looking for trigger words instead of thinking.
In this type of defense that's overrunning, you have to have a sound middle linebacker for this defense to be great. Yeah, we was good last year. Yeah, we got a lot of sacks last year. But our defense was still inconsistent, especially in short passes in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm. We don't know.
So if you were saying that we're okay, we can just continue the status quo of what we have, then guess what? You're looking at another 8 and 9 season,
Mm-hmm.
or 7 and 10 season.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We gotta have a middle line. We gotta have a middle linebacker. We got it.
Yeah. So listen to respond, man. Like everybody gotta stop getting in their feelings because we didn't respect and we didn't respond in the manner that you weren't ready for. That's why you said listen to respond, bro. Listen, comprehend. Don't listen to respond. That's not overreacting. Only people that say you overreacting because you're not thinking.
This team is not fine. And
we don't have the picks. You still ain't using your brain. He still ain't using his brain. We have a draft coming. We don't have the picks because El Stupido Jr. trade him away.
Exactly.
This is why you look PT Cruiser, because damn sure your brain is moving way too fast. Okay, you need to slow that down.
And this draft does not have a lot of good linebackers coming out of it.
They don't. Slow down and think, PT Cruiser. Okay.
In fact,
we don't have the picks, bro. We barely have the money. See, this is why when we come out and say this is when we up here when we use words like stupid, you're showing why we keep using those words, and we try not to do it, but y'all give us reasons like now to say you stupid because you're not even thinking. You just blurting out a whole bunch of shit.
What you said, just doing a bunch of reacting instead of
reacting, ain't thinking at all.
So basically, what you said is he accused us by overreacting to something we said. Interesting.
No, you know
that's it. That's an interesting concept. I would just say that.
You're just trying to shut us up and move us to the next. Look, we've been doing this for a while. We know when you're trying to shut us up.
Exactly. That's one of those. That's one of those. Shut up. We don't care.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. Ain't nothing new. We'll move that up. But
he said they haven't played in 2 years. Jesus. Yeah.
Drip said,
this dude here, boy. Good God Almighty.
The Drip said, I think PT's attention span is shot.
He's trying to respond at this point. He's just listening to respond. He's not even thinking, y'all.
Yeah.
But hey, PT has been one of the people that's always supported us. So it is what it is.
Whatever. If y'all want to respond to it, that's fine. I guess we go ahead and get right into some questions before we get up on out of here. It is about 9:20 now. So y'all want to go ahead and throw some questions in the chat. Go right ahead. Like I said, if y'all new to the channels, Mad Mike Sports and 6MK Live, you go ahead and do the damn thing. I ain't trying to. Let's see. Well, Troy Anderson is going to be an unrestricted free agent this year as well.
It's chances he won't be back.
Right. I think we were just happy to hear that motherfucker was alive. That's the main thing.
You ain't lying.
They threw that motherfucker in the garbage so bad.
We had to ask Miles Garrett what the hell is going on with her. Is he alive?
Exactly.
We know he's alive, but we ain't seen him yet.
No, but look, like you said, nobody knows shit. And all right. Let's see. Zeke said, "You haven't been here long enough. If Mad Mike ain't cursed you out yet." Let's see. So, question is, do you think? Fred said, "Do you think we get bigger on offense?" I guess he tried to say, "Do you think we get bigger on the offensive line?"
Have you seen them monsters on our offensive line? They already big. Caleb is 6'8", bro.
6'8", 320.
You got Chris Benson about 6'4", 330 pounds. You got Bergeron, who's about the same size, a little bit bigger than Caleb, and I'm probably off on the size there. I know he's bigger than. And then you got Jake. Jake is about 6'6", 6'7", 330 pounds. Like them some big dudes, man. And Ryan Newsel, he's about a good 300 or so. So he's not a small guy himself. The Falcons offensive line is one of the biggest, most physical offensive lines in the game. So to be honest, I think he'll fit. He'll look. I don't think they'll get smaller. I'll just say that they won't get smaller, especially with Callahan. He like physical offensive lineman. He like his offensive lineman to be physical. So I don't think they'll get smaller. They'll probably get a little, maybe a little quicker at center. That's what I'll say. Maybe a little quicker.
Yeah, cause I know with them re-signing Newsel for another year. And I think we kind of had this question before: is with them re-signing Newsel, do they still address the center position in the draft? I mean, he got re-signed to another 1-year deal, so.
Yeah, I think you should sign him again, just in case they may find something in the second round. You may find a center in the 4th round who has a high ceiling and who has a promise in developing, but at the same time you got to give him time. Mm-hmm. So he may need a year to just sit behind Newsel and learn, and by his second year in the league, we can move on from Newsel and have him, start. So, because what you don't want to do is put a center right there, especially somebody who's not ready to play. Mm-hmm. That'd be a disaster. Especially you got Michael Penix Jr. just came off an injury.
Yeah. PT, you're good, man. Look, Look, if you ain't got cussed out over here, you don't look. You ain't really watched our show. Everybody get cussed out over here, okay?
Exactly. It's almost kind of a requirement. That's almost kind of like an initiation.
Yeah. If you ain't got cussed out over here, you damn sure ain't been subscribed. It's long.
But let's see. Let's see what else we got. See Will throwing in a couple prospects. We're talking about Lee Hunter, Darrell Jackson Jr. Tremaine asks, is Zane Gonzalez going to be back with the team? He has some clutch kicks for this team.
Hey, I think he's well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know because
I don't know if it was a 2-year deal or something like that. I don't know if this the last year. I have to look at we have to look at the books for that.
But it's a new regime. That's why I say the contract don't mean nothing for a kicker.
Exactly.
Like their contracts mean nothing because you got a new regime, new kicker. I mean, you got a new special teams guy. He probably want to do his own. So, like, I'm not gonna say yes. We just don't know. Shut the fuck up, Lakita. Like your ass get cussed out too. Goddamn it.
Oh my God.
JB, shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Who else want to line up and get cussed the fuck out?
What the hell? What the hell?
I don't even know what.
Why do y'all want to get cussed out? That's my question.
It's initiation, I guess. It's initiation.
Y'all try.
Only with the unholy alliance, man.
Oh my goodness. Lord help us all.
Ryan talking about you want to, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all hilarious.
Man, at this point. Okay, so Don had to roll out. So all right, man, we about to get the hell up on out of here. Yeah. John talking about the spankings have commenced. But I think we've tried to get some more clarity on what the press conference was, man. Like I said, we got a hell of a week coming for you. Make sure you turn into the heavy hitters tomorrow, where we will be doing our Super Bowl preview show.
Right.
Like I said, man, and we got another show coming up later in the week. We will have our STS, so that might be on Thursday. So, hey, till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
I don't know.
But we here to stay.
Oh, yeah. Dang it.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, you damn sure did, Southside. Everybody get it, man.
Man, I'm sitting. I'm like, but y'all got some y'all with some sick ass motherfuckers over here, boy. Y'all come over here to get cussed out and like it. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I guess that's what makes us different, because we went the bullshit.
It's all show love. That's all, man. That's how we show love.
I got a sickness, bro. I ain't never seen a group of people, man, cuss me out, please. That's almost on some BDSM type shit.
Boy, y'all crazy.
Well, boy, y'all watch way too much 50 Shades of Grey, bro. But we love all y'all, man. We love all y'all, man. Hey, man, y'all definitely be keeping these channels and these chats rolling with that That's why I said, man, y'all are the stars of the show. We just the mouthpiece just to bypass the time. So, hey, man, we out. Deuces.
Peace.
Y'all ain't well shit, boy. God damn.
Oh, y'all crazy.